After that, we'll do questions for the student athletes, and then we'll circle back with questions for Coach. Again, the floor is yours when you're ready.
Yeah, I thought it was great college baseball tonight. Both teams played hard, played with energy. You really got to tip your cap to Mississippi State's hitters. Cam Brown, I mean, first time he's lost this year, and if you were sitting in the spot to see the pitches he was making, it's not like he was throwing the ball down the middle. He made them earn every hit, and they went out and got every one of them. It was an impressive display of hitting. They did a great job, and I think you see what we're all about, that no matter what the score is, we're going to have fun, we're going to compete. Our guys kept playing. I think to my left here, Logan is just a great example again of what we're about. He has not pitched in big situations in some time for us. It's been just an up and down year, and he came out tonight, and I mean, that's as good a pitcher as you guys have probably seen this year, and really proud of him. But not a moral victory for us. We want to win, but I'm proud that we just played the game the same way we always play it, and tonight Mississippi State was better than we were.
Again, we've got 2 microphones for the session tonight. We've got Carmen over here to my right, and then Josie to my left. We'll start with Steve in the middle for questions for the student athletes.
Jason, it's been a long time since you guys have suffered a defeat. What's kind of the mood in the dugout, and what do you guys need to do tomorrow to go out and get a couple wins?
Nothing really changes except bringing energy. Even when Hickey in the last thing hit that ball to center, that was well struck. We still threw our dugout party. We're up and live. I mean, that's not going to change us, and so we're just going to bring that energy back tomorrow as well.
Again, questions for the student athletes, raise your hand. We'll get a microphone to you. Let's go ahead to this gentleman right here in front of me.
Jason, I know you guys like to have a lot of fun. When Ethan had a strike, I think it was Lockwood Powell, and he was animated and pointing to you guys. How did you react to that? Did you trying to get him off his game, or maybe not disturb the bear? What was going on there, if you could?
I honestly didn't even see that, but even if you did do that, we're always on us. Whatever we do in the dugout, it's not intended towards the other team. It's to keep us loose and, make sure we're having fun and playing our game.
Any questions for the student athletes? We'll get a microphone to you. We'll go back here to Steve, and then we'll get to this gentleman here in the front.
Logan, Coach said that Cam was executing his pitches, but they were hitting him. So what does that do to you as a reliever when you see your guy out there throwing pretty well, but yet still getting hit pretty hard?
I just kind of come in and do my job, try and play my role. Up, down, no matter what, I always do what I can to help the team out. Just a big part of that is having a good mentality coming in, just pushing in, keeping in, really relaxed, keep supporting him, and really helping him do his job, and then I try and follow behind, keep the team in the game.
I'll ask you, Logan, for a power pitcher to have that high strike call, you must have been, after 1 or 2 of those, you must have felt pretty good about, where you were with your stuff and what you could do there, right?
Yeah, physically I felt good, but also mentally. Coming into the game, I was really like, I deserve this. Off the field, I've been doing well. On the field, I've been doing well, and I really thought I deserved that moment to help the team.
Anything else for the student athletes before we let them go?
Jason, their pitcher, Ethan, was throwing, it seemed like a changeup or some sort of off pitch, got you guys looking a lot, unable to pull the trigger there. What was going on? What were you seeing in those pitches?
For me, my first at-bat, I just kind of didn't even see it. I think I blinked, but ball went right by me. But I was talking to most of the guys. They're comparing it to like a right-handed slider where it looked like a fastball kind of out of the hand and at like shoulder height, and I would just drop in the zone. And I think that's us with our two-strike approach, not really looking that fastball away and adjusting to anything else. I think it's more so of, he's been really grooving fastballs in there, and we're going to try to sit that, which we didn't adapt to.
Yeah, go ahead.
For both of you guys, just thoughts on Miami. That was a huge win for you guys last night. You get him again. Just give me your thoughts on that game.
We're going to be the same energy we did before. I don't think they liked what we had to offer last night, but we're not going to change just because someone's mad at us. We're not going to change. If anything, we're going to be ourselves even more. So we're pretty excited about that.
Yeah, that was a great team. We're going to compete again tomorrow. We got a win from them, and we're trying to do the same thing again.
All right, we'll go ahead and let the student athletes go. After that, we'll go ahead and get questions for Coach here started.
Good job, guys.
We'll start with questions for Coach to his left with Tyler in the front row.
I know you said last night that you guys have been behind before in this winning streak that you've had, but what's kind of going through your mind when they jump out with 4 straight there in the first?
Yeah, obviously, our plan of giving up a bunch of runs to take the crowd out if it wasn't effective. They seem to get energized by it, so they caught me off guard there. I thought that might be effective. But, no, I think it's going to be tough. You're facing arguably the best arm in the country, and clearly that's going to make it difficult. But really the culture of our dugout and our program is you're not going to sit and worry about the scoreboard. You'd rather be ahead 6-0 than down 6-0, but I think you saw with us it didn't change how we played, and that's really what we're all about. So it's not ideal. It's hard to come back against an All-American pitcher, but we competed, and I thought we put ourselves in a great spot. Griff was up there in the 7th, bases loaded. You guys got 11 home runs and 74 RBIs. You'll take your chances there.
We'll go to Steve, middle, second row, and then we'll go right in front of him to Ben.
Correct. 2 games in a row you guys get down, but you don't quit. As a coach, how do you instill that in your players? How do you keep them focused in the moment?
Yeah, I think it goes back to 2 things. I think, number one, we talk about our process a lot of don't play the scoreboard. You have some control over that, but you really have control over how you play the game. And we had no control over Mississippi State going out and taking pitches on the outside blocker at the bottom of the knees and rifling them into the outfield. There's nothing we can do about that. What we can do is have good at-bats, make good pitches, play the game, enjoy it, and we did a good job of that. So I think that takes the scoreboard out of it for our guys a little bit. But the other thing is, it's a pretty cool environment, right? And I mean, you got to enjoy that and embrace that, and to sit there and go in a shell because you're down, what's the point of that? I mean, this is fun for these guys. We keep making it. It's great we have so many reporters and 11,000 fans, but it's kids playing a game. And if they're not going to enjoy it, just because one team always loses in these games, right? And so if you only enjoy it when you win, it's going to be miserable for half the people out there. College baseball players, that's not right. Let's all enjoy it and see where it leaves you.
Coach, you touched on it just there a little bit, but for you guys, I mean, how much, as a team that loves to enjoy the moment and have fun, I mean, how much fun was it playing in an environment like that?
Yeah, I hope our guys embraced it and enjoyed it. We're competitive. We wanted to win, certainly, but I thought both teams played pretty good baseball, and that should be fun for the guys. I'm sure they'll remember this for a long time, and I'm sure we're motivated to try to put ourselves in this atmosphere again tomorrow night. It's going to be tough, obviously. Miami's awfully good, and then they're going to be prepared to play today. They got going with the bats today. Obviously, they're very dangerous. It'll be tough, but that's the goal. Get back and play here again tomorrow night.
Any other questions for Coach before we let him go? All right, thank you.